Hi, I'm Anastasia Bartolucci with Point Click Shoot, and this is Reeling in the Stars. I'm sitting here today with author Cassie McLean, who has created an online dialogue with her motivational speaking and blog that is resonating with women all around the country. It's creating a riveting anticipation over her new book, Wingless Butterfly: Confessions of a Recovering Jerk Magnet. Welcome, Cassie.
Hi, Anastasia. Thank you for having me.
Your manuscript's causing so much excitement. What's so different about this book?
I think the jerk magnet concept resonates with so many people. I speak with groups of women all over, and whenever I mention the term jerk magnet, the responses are always the same. That's the story of my life, or you're writing about me. Where can I get a copy of this book? Everyone has their own version of jerk stories, and it seems like the age group doesn't make a difference. From 20-somethings to seniors, it resonates with everyone.
Right.
The truth is, a lot of people like me actually are magnets for jerks, but it doesn't have to be that way, and I found the way to change.
Tell me about your blog. It's called Secrets of a Recovering Jerk Magnet?
Yes, I started my blog to address some of the common problems. And I've gotten so many emails from people, women particularly, that are just eager to tell their own version of their jerk magnet stories. Their experiences are different, but they always have a common thread. And I think it's really important to reach out to people and tell them that they need to find out what the patterns are in their life, to address their past, and that way they can change their future. You can't change your life if you don't know what's wrong with it.
So the viewership of your blog has been overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Is your book a how to avoid jerks manual?
Not necessarily, although I do have a jerk magnet handbook at the end of the book. But my story is really a painfully honest and passionate sharing from my heart. It tells of the raw emotions that I felt as I went through the struggles in my life to get to where I am.
Okay, you've got me curious. I thought that it was just bad luck, but how do you avoid all the jerks out there?
In my case, my issues were triggered by my biological father and all the secrets and lies that surrounded my childhood. I created a very, very poor self-image because I thought my biological father abandoned me. And to compensate, I became a Pollyanna who tried to make everything okay for everyone. I felt like it was my responsibility to make everyone happy. I unconsciously built defenses that were meant to shield me from pain, but instead they trapped me in psychological bondage. My self-perception and Pollyanna attitude affected every decision I made, and it had me repeating patterns that kept me dating the wrong men and literally prevented me from following my dreams. The good news is I found a way to change all that and to really find the destiny that I was always meant to have. And I think if I can do it, anyone can.
Okay, so most memoirs stop at the end of a person's story, but yours doesn't. How did you come up with the whole concept for the new beginnings at the end of the book? You almost cross genres from a memoir to a self-help.
I did, because I really think it's important. People identify with my story, but if they just hear my story, how can that help them? I want to reach out to so many people out there that have been abused and neglected, abandoned, betrayed, so that they can see that they're not alone. You know, that's why so many people are interested in the new reality shows and the explosion of interest for websites like Facebook and YouTube. People want to know that they're not alone, and they want to identify with other people's lives. And if they can do that, I think it can really help them. So maybe my book can help someone that has been struggling in their life.
And you say that you want to reach out to women who have been abandoned and hurt and rejected. And do you think that you've successfully done that?
Well, I hope I have. At the end of my story, I go through a new beginning section that has 13 segments, and each of them talk about the life lessons that I learned along the way. I bring in what I've learned, not as a therapist trying to tell people what they have to do to change, but just to show people what I did and how I got to where I am. And believe me, if I can do it, anyone can. With all my insecurities and 50 plus years, we won't go there, but 50 plus years of feeling like I was unloved, unlovable, unworthy of anybody, I gravitated towards men who would treat me badly. And they were broken too. So I just feel like if somebody can identify with that story, maybe along the way they can say, hey, I can do this, and they can help themselves.
Thanks so much, Cassie, for being here. I'm already looking forward to next week when you can come back and share your incredible story and reveal some of your secrets. We will be talking to Cassie these next few weeks in this unique podcast, so be sure to join us for this exciting series. I'm Anastasia Bartolucci with Point Click Shoot, and you've been watching Reeling in the Stars.